Here to talk about Star Wars with
Bimbo.
what's your channel?
Bimbo.
That's your channel, Bimbo?
Yeah, Bimbo.
Okay, with Bimbo, he's hiding right now.
I'm logging in.
He's gonna go live on his channel. I'm gonna go on mine. We're gonna do all that stuff, but it may taking a bit longer. But that's okay.
What's your channel called?
With the film /WTF. Put in the description.
You put WTF in your thing?
Yeah.
Really?
With the film /WTF. Yeah.
Don't you ever get worried that's not like PG?
It means what the film.
What the film? Oh, that's pretty good actually. I like that.
Everyone, it doesn't mean anything dirty. The only dirtiness you can put on it is if you put anything. If you think about that.
If you think about that.
But, okay. Anyway,
How many videos you got?
A couple hundred. But we're gonna be talking about Star Wars, current Star Wars, and everything in the past, and then where we would want to go and where we think it's gonna go. And it'll be good.
You gotta watch the new Star Wars. It's pretty ass. I ain't gonna lie.
I told you it would be.
I watched episode 1. I thought that's what we were gonna talk about, and honestly, it's pretty fucking hard.
I've seen clips from it. The two Trinity and what's her face fighting.
Yeah.
With hands. I don't know. She has a lightsaber on the belt. I think if she's and using knives.
Oh, you saw that too.
Yeah. Stupid. Why not use a gun or a lightsaber? And the other lady not using her lightsaber.
Yeah, it was pretty horrid. I'm not gonna lie.
I told you it would be. Oh, lady saying, I want to fight, and you can't really tell, people being flung all over the place. It's you can't, are they using a force push? Are they not? You really don't know.
Nah, it's horrid. It's horrid.
I know.
Yeah, it's horrid. You're 100% right.
Oh,
you told me it was gonna be awful. I thought about it. I was like, "There's no way." They got a cool looking villain.
The acolyte doesn't have any characters you care about. So it's more risky than Ahsoka. And Rebels and Ahsoka were even. I got 9 viewers. Hey guys. But Ahsoka was even worse. I think Ahsoka was worse. From things I've heard from the Acolyte, I don't know which one is worse. 21?
What's up, guys? What'd that dude say? Hi. Hey, bro.
Where you guys all coming from?
Oh, that's how you flip the camera.
I've never had this many consecutive viewers at once. Well, thank you. Oh, I know Lucifer Morningstar. Hi, how are you?
Did you see Godzilla?
King of the Mountain? No, the newest one. No, I heard it was bad. I don't know. I've been more.
You thought it was bad? I wouldn't even see it.
I heard it was bad. I didn't see it. I saw Kong Skull Island. I saw King of the Monsters. I saw all that. 36.
Really? You didn't? Nah, that new Godzilla and Kong movie was fire.
Okay, I'll check it out.
It's not as serious as the other films. It's goofy, but it kind of makes it funny. I liked it.
I don't know. I'm looking for serious stuff.
You're looking for... Then I would wait until the new Godzilla movie comes out. That's where they usually keep all this serious stuff. It's mostly a King Kong movie, I'm not gonna lie. It's a King Kong movie. Like, Godzilla shows up for like 30, 40 minutes.
Yeah, I don't know.
But I didn't think it was that bad. It's a little goofy at sometimes, but like, I don't know, it's two behemoths going at it. I don't know how serious you can get with it. But Godzilla -1 was pretty good, but how serious can you make a monkey?
I mean, I think you can make it as serious as someone is willing to take the material. You know, it all depends. Hey! It's a good outfit. You go away.
What do you say? What do you say?
Brokeback Mountain.
Someone called you Indiana Jones. That's fine.
Well, thank you, person from Russia.
He said person from Russia?
You know what? I've never hit this many people on a live before. So anyway, I'm thankful to you all.
He said I'm thankful.
Oh, what were we on about? We're talking about, Star Wars.
And how shit it smells.
Yes, we were talking about a bunch of general stuff. You don't speak English. Well, I can't help you.
He does speak English. I mean, I understand that.
Yeah, well, you can type English. Thank you. I like your name, Reno. No, it's actually quite warm here. I just like the outfit.
It's like freaking 70 degrees, and this man's wearing a
I like the outfit.
that Joel wore in The Last of Us.
It's a cool outfit. Go away. Hi, from Alaska. Autumn. Hi, Kinsley. Oh, Elon Musk is in the chat.
Really?
Yeah.
Elon?
Oh, I'm losing more and more.
You guys should like.
Oh,
what are you guys doing, man?
This is Bimbo. His channel is Bimbo, and we call him Bimbo.
Yeah. They call me Bimbo.
Oh, from Poland.
Why are all these people from different countries and not America?
I don't know.
It's a cool outfit. Leave bro alone.
Yeah.
I suggest that too. What's your friend's name? Yeah, you already said that.
Thanks.
Hi, Bimbo. What's up, Elon? Send me a couple million, please.
You know, I could use a couple million too. But are we live on yours?
Yeah.
Oh, that might be it, because you're live right now. Okay, that makes more sense. I'm wondering why I suddenly got a whole bunch of viewers. Now I know why. Reno says kiss. Let's kiss, man.
I'm not kissing nobody. I ain't gonna lie. Bimbo, does your friend is sweaty already?
You know what? I'm committing to the outfit. I like it.
I don't know how you're not hot, my boy. It's hot in here, and I'm wearing sweatpants and a shirt, a Pizza Hut shirt.
Dude, when you're a 10, you're always hot.
Okay.
It smells fine.
It smells like dusty asshole in here. I ain't gonna lie.
You know what? That'd be
Sweet outfit. No, don't. I'm just playing. Huh? Whole bunch, 10 people.
There were 36 at one point. Hurry up. Let's.
I don't know if this one's working.
No, I smell fine.
No, you smell fine.
Oh, they're just naming all sorts of stuff. Jurassic Park.
They're just digging into this man. Are you guys really just digging into this guy?
America.
Does he smell already? Where do you guys live? America. America.
Land of the free.
Land of the slaves.
You can't. America.
We're all slaves.
Only 2 viewers now. Oh, that's sad. It was fun while it lasted. Maybe we'll get.
I might just do it off YouTube. You're right.
Let's do it off YouTube. You know what? No, I'm not fruity. I'm fruity for him, though.
Wait, no, he's not.
That doesn't make it gay.
That
It's
makes it
okay.
super gay. What do you mean?
No, it's not gay if you don't tell anyone.
You told a whole bunch of people.
Like, you guys can keep secrets, right?
Somebody clip that.
He wants us to get all Brokeback Mountain over here. I say we should. See, they're keeping it quiet, you know. We can, how about we start an OnlyFans, That would be great.
This man, bro.
Anyway, you almost ready?
I am ready.
Okay. Thank you. Hi from the Hi from. What's it like in the Netherlands? Never been there. I'm liking all the engagement.
The engagement?
Okay, they're all just making fun of me. But that's okay. No, we're not the Island Boys.
Bro, I definitely don't look like a pineapple head.
No, I'd like to buy an island, though. I'd like to own one.
What's up, YouTube? How you guys doing today? Yeah, we got another camera right here. We got one camera right there.
Okay, I think we might have to move this back a little.
I think we're Gucci there. Oh shit, it's falling.
Okay. We don't want to see the setup we have. We just want to see what we have right here.
Yeah.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, where do you want to start?
I think we can start with The First Jedi.
What?
What was it? What's the first movie called? I forgot.
So it goes 1.
Yeah,
Let's count with me now. It goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Well, I don't count the last 3.
You don't? No, I don't.
I think the last 3 should just get erased from existence.
I think they are. I mean, kind of. They're making reference to. Anyway. Let's start from the beginning where we started watching Star Wars. And then, what was the first Star Wars movie you saw?
The first Star Wars movie I saw was Episode 3.
Episode 3? Why do you start, in the middle of the
Alright, so this is how it started. This is how I got introduced to Star Wars. So, my cousin used to watch me as a kid, right? And, he used to have every single Star Wars at the time. I was only 6. And, I was like, let me see the one with Darth Vader. That would have been The New Hope. And instead he was like, nah, I'm putting you on Episode 3. He said, that's the best episode. He said, that's the best Star Wars of all time. So that's the one he made me watch. Every time I would ask for him to put on the one with Darth Vader, he'd be like, all right, and then put on that one.
I subjectively like Episode 3 the most, but I think A New Hope or Empire Strikes Back is the best. So you watched 3, 1, 2, 4, 5?
Yeah.
6?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a bit weird.
I watched every single Star Wars in Japan. When I went to Japan.
What? You went?
I went to Japan in 2019 and I watched every single Star Wars.
Why in Japan?
Why in Japan?
Yeah.
Because I saw the last movie out there.
Okay.
And before I watched the last movie, I watched every single Star Wars. Because at that point, I didn't watch any.
Okay, did you watch Clone Wars?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've seen every single one. Well, Clone Wars I watched as a kid. That was the one that
I watched it as a kid too. There's a lot. In retrospect, you should watch the. Do you know Sheev Talks?
D.O. Sheev Talks?
No, Sheev Talks. He did a whole 2 videos. They're 2 hours each on the whole Clone Wars arcs and whether they're good or not, if they hold up. And you should watch it, but I really don't think they hold up.
Yeah, the Clone Wars?
Yeah.
I think it doesn't hold up. I mean, like I've have watched the new season that came out a couple years ago, and then
I mean,
it's just to finish off the Clone Wars because it never. You know.
but I assume we both like the 1 through 6. So let's talk about 7, 8, 9. Which one? What do you like about them? What do you not like about them?
7, 8, 9.
Yeah.
I think there's not a single thing I like about those movies. I'm not gonna.
Not even subjectively.
I think Kylo Ren is the coolest character and the best character to come out of those 3 films, and I think he should have kept that damn mask on.
I like the visuals. I think the visuals are good. I think
it does look good, but
yeah, it
better have for coming out in 2018.
Yeah,
better have. Like if it came out looking like the ones in the early 2000s, I'd be concerned.
See, that is the funny thing about comparing the prequels with the sequels. Like the prequels have better acting and better dialogue, just the story kind of shit, you know? And the story in the prequels, I think, is a good story told badly, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, how, first of all, going after episode 6, what would you have done?
After episode 6?
Yeah.
Left it in the dust. Kept it where it was.
You wouldn't have gone any further?
No.
Not any Dark Empire stuff? You ever read any of the comics?
I've read only the Vader comics.
Okay, you got the Dark Empire with the Admiral Thrawn, the Thrawn trilogy. I think for one, I would have done the because after destroying the Death Star, there's still a giant empire there. I would have done maybe a TV show or a couple of movies about building up this new republic and establishing themselves and an empire in ruin, and maybe trying to claim land, and just to really maybe I would have done a show, a political drama in Star Wars about the different factions and the empire growing weaker and trying to carve out a space for itself. And like, what would you have done? Well, no. You said you wanted.
I wouldn't have touched it. Yeah, I would have left it in the dust.
Yeah. You don't think there were any more stories to tell?
I think there was, but I think that, especially after Lucasfilms sold it to Disney.
Well, George Lucas did.
Yeah, whatever. I think after that, it was clear and cut that he wanted nothing more to do with that story, and it was done. And he gave it to Disney for an easy cash grab, I think. So they can put them in the amusement parks and put them as like a ride or two.
You see, I disagree with that because I think, what would that, 2011, 2012, about the merger happened. 2012, you had Avengers. You were coming off Iron Man. I think anybody would have been like, okay, Disney knows what they're doing. They have a good idea, they have good, proper, connected storytelling. I think anybody would have been like, yeah, it's okay to give it to them.
Well,
I think that was reasonable. I think
okay. I didn't like the first Iron Man. I thought the first Iron Man wasn't that good.
Really? Why? That's a very hot take.
That was the way it was filmed. I didn't like it.
What do you mean? Explain.
It was very grimy and very dark. Kind of reminded me of the Dark Knight trilogy.
Well, it would.
The way it was filmed, not anything else. Everything else about it was really good, but the way it was filmed, wasn't color popping like the second film.
Well,
I think they waited too long I think they should have established what they did in Iron Man 2 and Iron Man 1.
What do you mean?
by bringing Nick Fury and Black Widow.
And they did. They established...
Not as big, though. They weren't as big as a role.
Well,
his heart condition wasn't as big as a role as it was in the second film because he was fucking with electricity.
Well, you gotta think about it this way. You're, for one, you're getting an actor that was kind of dying, that was kind of...
A heroin addict?
Yeah, he was almost in prison.
I also think the villain in Iron Man was shit.
Yeah. They had a big problem with villains, but
legit, the villain was Iron Man, but evil.
I mean, Ironmonger is a legit villain in the comics.
Yes, I know.
But yeah, you had an actor that wasn't doing so hot, and you had a character. Iron Man, if you remember, going back, what is it, 10, 12 years ago, Iron Man wasn't this popular character.
They also never bring up that Iron Man's supposed to be an alcoholic. Iron Man's a really big alcoholic in the comics. It's actually a really big part of his story. He deals with it a lot.
I don't think they didn't want to do that. But,
because of Robert Downey Jr. being a recovering addict, but I think then you shouldn't have casted him.
The thing is...
that's a big part of his story. That's why his heart's really bad, too, in the comics.
The thing is, I like Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man. I think we see it like that, too, because we grew up like that, you know? But, I don't know, he got this wit about him, the charm.
Same thing with, like, Hugh Jackman Wolverine. If someone else played Hugh Jackman, or someone else played Wolverine, people would just hate it just because it's not Hugh Jackman.
I don't know about that, but, I don't know. I just... Like, Ben Affleck for Batman. I think that's a good one. People didn't think it would do well, but it did well. I think it depends on
it matters who you're talking to. Some people don't like that Batman. Some people think that Batman sucks.
Do you like that Batman? I think
he's a good Batman.
Yeah, I think
he's an okay Bruce Wayne.
I think the writing is bad, but what he's asked to do.
I think Batman using guns is a big problem.
Yes. But back on to the original topic, I guess. Now, you got kind of, what do you think about the sword play between the three trilogies? And
I think the best lightsaber battles we see is episode 3 and 2.
Yes. But what do you prefer? Do you prefer the more choreographed fighting or the more slow fighting?
Choreographed.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't like the slow fighting.
You don't?
No.
Okay.
I think it's good at some points. Like, I think Darth Vader's a very slow fighter.
Yeah.
So, like, it makes sense with him. You know?
Yeah, I think he should be a very heavy...
Yeah.
A very slow but heavy fighter, you know?
Yeah.
What did you think about Kenobi?
You know, I really liked Kenobi.
You
I
did?
really did like Kenobi.
Okay,
I only liked it because I got to see that one Sith die. I forgot her name. She was so forgettable.
Why did you tell me what you liked about Kenobi? Because I hated
the
Kenobi.
Fight between him and Darth Vader.
Oh, that was shit though.
I didn't think it was that bad.
Why? For one,
it doesn't make sense why Kenobi doesn't kill him.
Yes.
It doesn't make sense. That's the only problem I have with that fight, though.
I think the Force powers, they're too strong. They go from 10 years after Episode 3.
Vader's supposed to be strong, though.
Yeah, but they're throwing around giant rocks.
Yes.
They're getting hit.
That's what I thought was cool about it.
I thought it ruined it because then in Episode 4, you didn't see none of that power. I mean, Darth Vader's ripping Star Destroyers out of the sky with the Force. Why doesn't
pretty badass.
In Episode 5? Why doesn't he do that?
You read his comics, though, right?
Yeah, but
he's very OP in the comics. He's more OP than I think in anything.
Than
the comics.
He's
so OP.
That's different though, because the original trilogy set a power level for these characters, and then Kenobi and the obviously the sequel trilogy messed that up, but Kenobi messed it up even more because now why you're wondering, oh, why doesn't Darth Vader just rip the Millennium Falcon out of the sky on Hoth? Or why doesn't he just take Luke with the Force and just kill him or make him do what he wants? You know, it ruined the stakes when these characters are shown one way, then you contradict it by making them way too powerful than way more powerful than they will be later.
I mean, yeah, you got a point, but I think writing has a big part of it. Like what you just pointed out, I think a writer should have pointed that out at Disney.
The thing
and
is,
said, hey, yeah, it's pretty cool that Darth Vader gets to rip this Star Destroyer out this guy, but he doesn't do this in episode 4, 5, or 6. Why is that?
I don't think they cared, to be honest. I think they just wanted to do cool things. For example, the scene with
the reason why I liked Kenobi so much is because it finally brings something up in the past that now happens. Because in, I think, episode 4, he brings up that they fought before, and it's not talking about episode 3. It's talking about some other time, and we finally get to see that other time. So I think that's pretty cool. That's what I liked the most about it, is you finally got to see the fight that was brought up in episode 4 and then never talked about ever again.
Yeah, but that's not the fight they're referencing, and clearly not the fight.
Really? You don't think so?
No, Darth Vader says, last time we fought, you were, I was the Padawan, you were the Master, I am the Master now. Referencing to episode 3. There wasn't episode 3 when they made the movie, but clearly they were referencing.
Really? I thought they were bringing up a different time that wasn't episode 3 and it wasn't episode 4.
No, it was clearly when Darth Vader was a Padawan. When and he clearly says that. And I think it doesn't make sense anymore. And it doesn't make sense that Obi-Wan's just, he's really powerful now, he suddenly got less powerful. And then
really think Obi-Wan got nerfed?
He got well, from episode 3 to episode 4, if my neck was hurting. From episode 3 and episode 4, if there was no Kenobi, I don't think Obi-Wan would have been nerfed. But since Kenobi exists, now he's way nerfed.
I think he's nerfed because he's weak during that time, no? I thought he was weak.
Well,
and he's constantly being hunted down, so he doesn't have as good connection to the Force as he would have.
They don't explain it. They don't explain any of that.
What are they saying?
Nothing. I got one viewer now. I don't know. I suddenly got a spike for some reason.
I get like 3 viewers and then like dips. Someone said eggplant emoji. Day to plug.
Okay.
Someone said big dick. What's people saying over here? Lol, swordplay. Of course he likes Robert Downey Jr.
What's wrong with Robert Downey Jr.?
He says, of course he likes Robert Downey.
Who said that?
Ruben.
Ruben, tell me what's wrong with Robert Downey.
What's wrong with Robert Downey Jr., he says. He just says Robert Downey.
Well, tell me what's wrong.
But for real, I don't have an opinion on it, and I don't know why I'm here.
I'm doing a text. Anyway, let's continue.
Alright. Eggplant emoji. Eggplant.
Anyway, let's continue. So anyway, what my other big problem with Kenobi is the my other big problem with Kenobi is she's gonna keep calling me.
You might as well answer, my boy.
Okay, my other big problem with Kenobi is when the Leia chase scenes. For one, I think damn it. Oh, I accidentally hung up. Sorry. But let's continue. I'll be back in a little bit. Okay, you good?
Yeah.
My problem is with the Leia chase scenes. I just think they're kind of awful. For one, I think it's a casting issue. You hired a 10-year-old that looks like a 6 or 7-year-old, you know? Running like a toddler. I think you got a 10-year-old that looks older, maybe can run faster. I think that'd be better. But the other problem is the grown adults can't catch up to a child, you know?
Okay, yeah, you got a good point with that one.
You know, they're like, you can see them like running like this, all slow. It's awful. But what else do you like about Kenobi? Tell me.
To be honest, I only like the fight between him and Vader.
Okay.
It's actually the only thing I liked. Everything else is kind of boring.
You like the superficial elements of it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's understandable.
Everything else is kind of like, it's kind of boring. Like, in all honesty, it's really boring.
Yeah, I think a lot of it is, like the part where they, rescue Leia, and Leia's in.
I think it's also, it's kind of Disney's fault because Disney has so many properties now that they don't know how to keep up with all of them. And that's like the problem with Marvel right now, is they're producing so many movies, is they're all mid. They're all just becoming so mid and mediocre, or bad entirely.
I don't know.
It's either mid or bad.
I don't think.
And I think it's because they are producing too many movies, and they're hiring people that don't really care about the source material.
Yeah.
Like the writer for Thor, he even came out and he said, I don't know a single thing about Thor. And that's a huge problem.
And they're hiring directors that haven't really done anything else in the past, you know?
Yeah. Like the Russo brothers, for a big example.
Or they're hiring, actual personal assistants of Epstein, which is crazy. I don't know. I don't know. If I was a personal assistant of a person with pedophile island, I think I wouldn't be here right now. I definitely wouldn't have a job. I don't know, that's kind of crazy. But
I definitely wouldn't have a job.
Did you watch Ahsoka? Yes, you did. You told me about that a day ago.
I really hate Ahsoka. And that was like one I really thought it was gonna be okay, because I thought it was gonna be like kind of like The Mandalorian, and it really wasn't. It was really bad, really boring. Really boring. Like, and Star Wars movies have this problem of having a lot of filler. Like the first movie, for example, I thought was really boring because of that. There's a lot of talk scenes, and they're not talking about really anything important.
Yeah, there's a lot of pregnant pauses,
Yeah.
and there's a lot of
But like that's okay with me. That can slide. But when you have a whole series like that, like Ahsoka, that's a problem.
yeah, and
Yeah.
the characters are written awfully, and the
You don't care about anybody but Ahsoka.
I
And
mean,
then even then you're like, she might die. Who cares?
yeah, like Thrawn is an idiot, coping idiot. You know, he's like, you know, we'll catch him eventually. You know, he has a whole starship, this whole legion, but he can't find Ezra in a different galaxy. And for one, apparently you can go to a different galaxy by just attaching like 5 different super star destroyer hyperspace engines to it, which
This straight up just became a Disney rant.
yeah, I think that for one, if you could do that, why couldn't you do it before? You know, if what's up? You know, you think if you could do it before, you would have done it before. Like, what? Okay, let's get into some good stuff. What have you liked about Disney Star Wars?
What have I liked about
Yes.
Disney Star Wars? Shit. They know how to make a good Darth Vader clone.
What do you mean?
Because Kylo Ren's pretty much Darth Vader.
Yeah, he is.
And that was a good Darth Vader clone. I liked how they do bring up some things that people thought about in the past. Like, for example, some people believe that Boba Fett survived the Lazarus pit.
You mean the Sarlacc pit?
The Sarlacc pit, whatever. And that was like a big theory since the sixth movie came out, yeah. Since the 6th movie ever came out, and Disney answered that with Book of Boba, you know.
I didn't like the Book of Boba Fett. I think it was
I
awesome.
really hated the Book of Boba Fett too, but that beginning scene with him coming out of that pit was pretty satisfying to know he survives.
Yeah, I think that part was good, and then he befriended the people who enslaved him.
You know,
and then I think all of it was kind of awful, but I have to go.
You have to go.
Yeah, but here, how about we try and set up a date for, like, okay, we watched this Star Wars thing, and then
Yeah. Watch episode 1. We'll talk about it.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah. That of I forget what the fuck that's called.
Okay, thank you guys. 36 people on my live at one point. It went down kind of quickly, but I appreciate it. Don't know what happened, but thank you. Like, subscribe, and comment. This was just a little intro thing to
Sup, cowboy?
just a little intro thing to, I don't know if that's a woman. Thank you. So,
That is not a woman, bro.
oh, okay. Well, thank you anyway, but I don't swing it that way. But, a little intro thing to introduce this idea, then we're gonna talk about each Star Wars installment going after this, talk about the pros and cons.
We'll talk about episode 1.
Yes, okay, bye.
Click the X.
Okay, well, see, women do think I'm good looking.
Oh yeah, let's see.
Yeah.
Let's see.
She is a woman.
Yes, I am a woman. Damn, that profile picture. Ugly as hell. I ain't gonna lie.
You know what? It's probably not even her. It's some guy. Some ugly guy, okay? I am good looking. You go away. Anyway, bye.
I think that was pretty successful, Jacob.
Yeah.